What's going on, everybody? So, as you know, if you've been with the channel for a while, you know that like I just have a metric butt ton of legendary items, gear, parts for the ship, all kinds of things like that. But, of course, we're at the end of the life cycle of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So, I have a whole bunch of this ore. And I kind of want to spend it. I want to see if I'm able to get anything last minute. I'm Darkstrider, the YouTube Assassin, and join me as I gamble. Alright, so as I said before, we're going to blow through about 700 ore and see what ends up happening. As you know, like I have just tons of items off of this store, but there are like some things here and there that I may not have, and I really don't anticipate that when Tuesday comes that I am going to really want anything. And even if I do want anything, I can acquire the ore pretty quick. So let's try this. Let's see what happens. See if we get anything good, any legendaries. It looks like we're going to get mostly epics, which I anticipated. Just because, oh, here we go. Second thing, legendary, Lawgiver Hood. Wow, part of the Lawgiver set, which I do not have. 25% warrior damage, 20% crit chance while full health. 20% crit chance with warrior abilities if you have it complete. That's pretty outstanding. Let's see what else I end up with. Wow, 2 in a row. What is going on? The Celestial ship design. I'll take it. I'll take it. Just to let you guys know, a couple of articles that I've been reading, a lot of these companies, PlayStation, Microsoft, Nintendo, Steam, they are fighting to make sure that there are no longer loot boxes anymore, which is kind of interesting. You know, they don't want any more of that debacle that happened with Star Wars Battlefront 2. They don't want any more of, you know, like nonsense with like Overwatch and stuff. Here we go. I'm not getting what I want now. No more legendaries for me. They're doing that just to protect the people. So now I'm wondering, how is this going to affect Assassin's Creed in the future? I mean, it's good that, you know, like now they're really going to be deterred from doing loot boxes, but I was kind of worried that was the next step. Wow, Lawgiver Belt. Plus 25% warrior damage, plus 40% poison damage. This may be like the only set I don't have. And every piece that I acquire, if I actually go to buy the set with real money, it is going to be reduced drastically. But anyway, like I was saying about these loot boxes, it's good that, you know, Odyssey is not going to be able to go into the... this is crap, the Capricorn is. This actually will count as like a legendary, because this is one of those special items that like you can't get anywhere else. Unless like you got like pizza rolls or something like that, you got a code. So that's why you would get any blue items. Just to let you know for future reference, if you ever play it, you can't dismantle these. Obviously you can't dismantle, you know, a ship sail, but if you get weapons that are like this, you can't dismantle it. But like I was saying, I'm actually curious to know if they would consider this a loot box. Because technically we are sort of gambling. So are they just going to withdraw all sorts of gambling? Or is it just going to be loot boxes specifically, where you have to pay real money in order to have the chance to obtain something good if you go and purchase... Wow! Lawgiver chestplate. Look at this. I only need 2 more pieces. What is going on? They are so generous to me today. We're considering it 4 legendaries so far. So I mean, did you just need a metric butt ton of this stuff in order to gamble it away? And like I'm saying with the gambling, you know, would they consider this gambling? Even though we don't technically purchase any of the ore, you have to find it and earn it daily. Okay, so this would be a 5th legendary. Again, yes, it is just a rare item. It's a blue item, but it's one of those special items that the only way to obtain it was through like some kind of code or something like that. So they will consider it something like that. And then I also have to look through some of the epic gear, because some of the epic gear would be considered like in the legendary category, because it's stuff that you can't dismantle. So we'll take a look at that in a little bit. But yeah, I wonder if they would consider this a loot box. I wonder if they considered Origins the Heka chests loot boxes. Because at that point, you could buy drachma in order to go and really tear up the in order to tear up that Retta, his little his bazaar. So they might have considered that a loot box. This, wow, sirens. Okay, so are we waiting till the end of the lifespan in order to, like, say, the heck with it, we're gonna give you a bunch of legendary items? Because that's actually amazing if that's what they're doing. It would be really cool if they gave us, like, Isu items that were epic, if they're going to give us epics. Or it would even be cooler if we could go into, one of the other worlds of Atlantis and find somebody who has their own Oikos or Ecos and, just kind of, like, spend it there. I think that would be cool, too, if they would have done that. But again, end of the life cycle, so... I wonder what they're going to do in the next game as far as this sort of thing here. And like many people will attest, the epic gear is usually way better than the legendary gear. But the legendary gear is how you gain the engravings. And look, again, another legendary. I mean, it's a lieutenant, but come on. I'm not even doing any tricks or anything like that like I've done in past videos. I'm just sitting here and opening up random Olympian gifts. And while the ratio is still crap as far as what? The transaction could not be complete. Please try again later. Okay, so you're going to put that back, right? Maybe it cycled out. Maybe it thought I had something that I didn't have. So let's see. Huh, it didn't put that back. Well, they better put it back. So let's see. As far as the ship went, I got a couple of things. Let's see. Okay, so 1, 2, because like I said, this is like one of those special things. So that's 2. 3, we got a lieutenant. 4, we got the sirens. And as far as the gear went, 5, the Lawgiver hood. These are just a bunch of random things. As you can see, you could dismantle them, so they're not overly special. I think they gave me the waistband, right? Yep, 6. Lawgiver belt. If it says dismantle, that means that it's not special. It's not something that that would be considered legendary. So here's 7 because they gave us the Lawgiver chest plate. I don't think I got any bows that were special. I think these were just from, yeah. Oh, and here's a perfect example. You see this bow right here? See how it only says equip? It's one of those special items. Like, you could only get it through like a code or something like that. That's why they will not allow you to like break that. It counts as like a legendary. Not really like as a legendary item. It doesn't have an engraving or anything like that, but it does count as like something special that you would get. So here we go, the Phalanx Spear 8. So, I mean, that's not bad for what they actually gave me, but it's just, it's kind of like crazy that they gave so many. I mean, how many times have I done this and they decide to do that this way? They still haven't refunded me that 20 ore that's there. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to log out and log back in and see what happens. So I turned the game on, I turned it back, or I turned it off, I turned it back on, and they did not refund me that one thing that it said the transaction could not be complete. But let's take a look at the inventory. I know I just defeated a mercenary, so I don't think I have that. Nope, that's just what the mercenary gave me. Wow. Alright, so you've witnessed Ubisoft ripping me off, which probably is not an uncommon thing. I'm pretty sure I hear a lot of you saying. Anyway, that is my little adventure here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out an awful lot. Let me know in the comments below. Are you now more like into wanting to try to come to the Oikos and spend your ore? I know a lot of you have just been stockpiling it because you're afraid to actually purchase things. You're waiting for like the weekly in order to like buy anything. Let me know. Has this inspired you? Because as you saw with all those pulls, I actually got 8. Not a big number, but big enough. You know, so a lot better than I've been doing if you've followed the channel. Anyway, let me know that in the comments below. Again, other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Again, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out an awful lot. Take a look in the description below. My sponsor, Beautiful Halo, they sell clothing that is video game related, including Assassin's Creed related. If you're not into Assassin's Creed clothing or video game clothing of any kind, just take a look at it. They also have various other types of clothing. So please look at that again. And as always, thank you for watching.